If you are a new parent and you have been doing any of these 7 things the wrong way, and most parents are doing at least 2 of them wrong without realizing it, you may be making your nights significantly harder than they need to be, accidentally teaching your baby habits that take weeks to undo, and missing simple fixes that take about 3 seconds to apply. The last one on this list is the mistake I see new parents make most often, and it is also the one that causes the most unnecessary distress for both the baby and the parent. So make sure you stay until the end, because that one alone will change your next bath time completely. I am Paul, and I help new parents navigate the parts of early parenthood that nobody thinks to warn you about. Let us get into it. Hack number 1. You do not need to change every diaper overnight. This is the one that gives new parents the most extra sleep, the moment they hear it and actually believe it. From around 6 weeks of age, most babies naturally begin producing fewer bowel movements during the night. Their digestive system matures and settles into a rhythm. And when that shift happens, the number of diaper changes genuinely needed overnight drops significantly. Here is what most parents do not realize. You do not need to change your baby after every single wet diaper during the night. Urine alone, without a bowel movement, does not require an immediate change, the way many parents assume it does. And this matters enormously, because diaper changes are genuinely stimulating for a newborn. The light, the sensation, the movement, the temperature change, all of it signals to your baby's nervous system that something is happening. Getting them back to sleep after a change takes longer and costs you more time awake than many parents realize. So once you notice your baby producing fewer overnight bowel movements, apply a good barrier cream across the diaper area before the last feed of the night. This protects the skin while you wait until morning for the change. And if your baby is soaking through the diaper despite this, simply move up one size for the overnight diaper only. The extra absorbency handles the additional volume and the leaks stop. More sleep, less disruption. 3 seconds of barrier cream before bed. Hack number 2, baby boys and the diaper removal surprise. If you are the parent of a baby boy, there is a very high chance this has already happened to you. You remove the diaper and within seconds, sometimes within a fraction of a second, he urinates, usually upward, usually onto something you did not want it on. The first time it happened to me, I was completely caught off guard. I grabbed for another diaper, missed entirely, and spent the next few minutes dealing with consequences I will not describe in detail. And then it happened again. And again, I thought something was wrong. Nothing is wrong. When a diaper is removed, the sudden exposure to cooler air triggers an automatic physiological response. The temperature change is the signal. He is not choosing to do this. It is a reflex, a response to the environmental shift. Once you understand that, you can work with it instead of being surprised by it every time. 2 approaches work reliably. The first, take a slightly cool wet wipe and run it across your baby's lower belly before fully removing the diaper. The cool sensation triggers the same response in a controlled way, while the diaper is still in place. The second approach, partially open the front of the diaper and expose it to the air for a few seconds before removing it fully. Same principle. The reflex fires. The diaper catches it. You proceed without incident. Neither approach is complicated. Both work. Hack number 3. The right clothing for poop explosions. Poop explosions are going to happen. There is no version of early parenthood where they do not. The only variable you can control is how complicated the cleanup is. The single most useful thing you can do is dress your baby in clothing that has overlapping fabric at the shoulder seams. The style where the neckline is designed so the fabric crosses over, rather than sitting as a standard fixed opening. This design exists specifically for this situation when a poop explosion happens and the clothing is compromised. This style of top can be pulled downward over the baby's body rather than lifted up over the head. Pulling upward carries the contents toward the face. Pulling downward keeps the mess away from the head entirely. The difference in how that change goes is significant. Check your baby's clothing for this feature and prioritize it when buying. Hack number 4, how to get your baby to release their grip without a fight. At some point, probably soon if it has not happened yet, your baby will grab your hair, your earring, your necklace, or some other item hanging near their face and hold on with a grip that is genuinely difficult to break. This is not deliberate. It is called the palmar grasp reflex. When anything, A strand of hair, a piece of jewelry, a finger brushes across your newborn's palm, the fingers automatically close around it. It is an involuntary response, not a choice. And when you try to pull the item away, the reflex actually tightens the grip. Pulling makes it worse. The release is simple. Gently bend your baby's wrist in toward their body, a small, soft inward bend. This motion causes the fingers to automatically open. No pulling required, no distress for the baby. Whatever they were holding releases immediately. This same technique works during bath time when you are trying to clean between the fingers. Bend the wrist gently inward, and the fingers open on their own, giving you access without any struggle. Hack number 5, making toe cleaning easy. Cleaning between a newborn's toes during bath time is genuinely awkward. The toes are tiny, they sit close together, and babies tend to curl them when you try to access the gaps. There is a reflex that solves this, the plantar reflex. When you stroke the sole of your baby's foot, starting at the heel and moving slowly toward the toes, the big toe bends back toward the top of the foot and the remaining toes fan outward. Automatically. This is an involuntary neurological response. It happens without your baby doing anything consciously. And when the toes fan out, the gaps between them open naturally. You can clean between them without resistance, without curling, without the difficulty that most parents just accept as part of bath time. Stroke the sole from heel to toe, toes fan, clean between them. That is the entire hack. Hack number 6, babies who hate being in the bath. Some babies dislike bath time from the beginning. They cry through it, tense up, and make the whole process feel more like a stressful procedure than a calm routine. The most effective calming tool available during a bath, and one that most parents do not think to use, is sucking. Sucking is one of the most powerful self-regulation tools a newborn has. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part that signals calm and safety. If your baby is distressed in the bath, a pacifier introduced at that moment will often reduce the crying within seconds. If your baby does not use a pacifier, positioning their hands close to their mouth so they can suck on their fingers or fist produces the same effect. You do not need to do anything complicated, just give them something to suck. The distress decreases almost immediately. Hack number 7, the mistake most parents make when taking baby out of the bath. And here it is, the one I mentioned at the start, the mistake that is so common. I see it in almost every new parent I speak to. When a baby gets upset being taken out of the bath, the instinct is to wrap them in a towel and try to comfort them by holding them close and rocking. That is not wrong, but it is incomplete. And incomplete means it takes longer, and sometimes does not work at all. The approach that works consistently is called the flex and hold position. And it combines 3 things that are each calming for a newborn individually, but together work remarkably fast. First, make sure your baby is completely dry before you begin. Then bring your baby into a position where their knees are gently bent toward their chest, flexed. Hold them securely with one hand supporting their bottom and one across their back. Allow their hands to naturally move near their face so they can suck on their fingers or fist. Then begin making a steady shushing sound, consistent white noise, while gently moving them up and down in a small, rhythmic motion. The 3 elements are movement, white noise, and sucking. Each of these independently activates your baby's calming reflex. Together, they stack. The crying typically stops within 30 to 60 seconds. Not because your baby gave up, because their nervous system received exactly the signals it was looking for. This is one of 4 specific holding positions that work to instantly calm a newborn. If you want to know the other 3, I have a full video covering all of them. Click here to watch it next. And if any of these changed how you are thinking about the next nappy change or bath time, hit like and subscribe so you do not miss the next one. I am Paul. I will see you there.